Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Enchanted Arms, the game that continually asks you, would you like to be punched in the chin, in the nose, or in the balls, and will occasionally ignore the choice you make. I am, as always, the Krampus. My co-hosts will be here shortly. One of them is eating dinner, and one of them has other stuff he's taking care of before he joins the stream. And when we last left, I had promised that you wouldn't have to watch us do the rest of the dungeon, and true to my word, we're going to load this save here, which... that is the wrong save. We are going to load this save here. Ignore the Chimera, that's a goof. And we are here, at the warp to the final area of the game. Or the optional dungeon, I should say. Not the final part of the game. That would be crazy. So, this is the God Temple final floor. We're gonna wait just a second for our, at least one co-host to join us. Because I have some thoughts. I've already done a trial run of the final boss, just to see what gimmicks he has, what his abilities are, what he's gonna do. I did do some off-screen grinding. Got everybody up to the point where, while we're still getting caught off guard by regular stuff, we are not getting caught off guard by, or we're not getting caught off guard by regular stuff. We're still getting caught off guard in boss fights, and there's really nothing that we can do about that. Just quick checking on skills. Let me do some quick checking in with people. See if they're going to be joining. Alright, so just going over a couple of the other bosses. We fought a couple of other creatures. We fought a winged four-size creature and a chimera who's basically an upgrade of the regular beasts. Did not actually go and make their stuff. But the other thing we did was that everybody except for Rygar has their moon weapons. So, Kareen has her moon boots, but she's not in the party. Yuki has these daggers with pistol grips that shoot things, which, sure. As dumb a concept as it is, I still kind of like gun
glass knife.
Glass knife! Oh, out of nowhere, a co-host.
Indeed.
Ah. Yes, Atsuma has his 3 glass shards taped to his fist. So, I have some thoughts about this boss, because I actually did the boss as a trial run.
Uh-huh.
So, let's get introduced to our friend first. Did sound cut out?
Yeah, sound did cut out.
I destroy.
Oh, okay, no. He just doesn't have any whooshy noises. There we go. Okay, so this is Omega Weapon. I don't think it's possible to start the turn, or to start the turn and not get ranged. Also, we're gonna reload. Also, we can't reload. Well, this run is already pretty much a wash. So I'll get my piece in about him as we're flickering. So he has that ability you see called the God Sword. You can use it at will. It is by far his most powerful ability, and it does almost 2,000 points of damage unshielded. The other abilities that he has are Burning Edge, which is just a very powerful 4x2 attack. Near Death Edge, which removes barriers. And Impulse, which is just a sword stroke on anything. It's the regular Impulse ability that everybody has. He's got 99,999 hit points and 99,999 EP when he starts. The other thing, and I'm fairly certain this is the only game, or the only, like, merciful decision this game has ever made, I don't think he can dodge sniper shots. Yeah, he cannot dodge sniper shots. He will just take every sniper shot you throw at him, and we have Yuki at high enough EP where she can throw 2 sniper shots. So, the HP number is intimidating, but you do actually get to you do actually get one gimme in the fact that your thing that you need to do this fight will at least work 100% of the time. It's kind of rough when he starts out with his attack that puts everybody down to 1 health, but... everybody did live through the first turn.
I'm alive again. Oh, damn it! Oh.
So this one's another wash. Once anybody dies in this fight, you're just kind of boned.
I mean, given how hard he hits, people are going to die. Like, you can't heal them up from 1 health quick enough that they can't kill you with any attack.
Well, that's the thing. Revival heals them with half HP. And recovery from Archangel, I believe, will heal everybody except Rygar for more than that.
And then he has an attack that hits for 1,700, which is what we're here for.
As long as somebody revives him first, and then Rygar re-puts on the barrier. Also, that attack actually has a very particular area it hits. It will never hit any area apart from that, so you can game the system to be out of range of that attack.
Okay.
Now, right now is not a great time for it. If we do a very specific thing of Yuki revives, and then Rygar ethereal armors, and then she cures. We can get Atsuma back
Sorry
up
about that.
and keep him alive.
All right. I'm alive again.
Yeah, that's the other problem, is God Scream does gravity. By, because he is going to have to reapply that barrier multiple times in this fight.
I'm alive again.
Everybody's just going to blow items.
I was about to say, when on the turning Nox shield down to 1, you're probably better off doing
Yep. Full heals with...
full heal items.
Alright, that also removes barriers.
Yep.
So you put that back up. And you can get away with doing that because you're not in God's range.
Healing. I'm alive again. Nice one.
We keep our healers here so they're out of God Scream range and they can't be God Screamed. Let's see. We need to use a release either. Also use release either.
All better. I'm alive again.
But you got in range for another sniper shot.
Yep.
Which is fine and aim. You need to use a God's Liquid. Everybody sells the barrier. Good.
better. Ooh.
You fool!
You fell into a trap.
Yeah, I think if either Otsuma or Yuki ever stops being gravitied, he'll go for the gravity again.
I'm alive again. All better.
Oh,
Nice one.
okay. Cool. Or God Liquid. Barrier.
I'm alive again.
Yeah, I was real worried about this fight just because I figured we would have to bank on getting a bunch of lucky shots in with the sniper shot. But if we're going to be able to hit every time, then it's much more predictable.
Healing. Ooh.
I scream,
Guys,
you
come
scream,
on.
we all scream, because you stepped into my trap! Also, I am amused that he turns into a wolf for his god scream, so he is literally a metal wolf. This is the final boss out of the God Temple, Vorton. This is Omega Weapon. He is a Digimon-looking motherfucker. And we went through and beat all the rest of the mini-bosses in the dungeon with little difficulty except for the bird, who was annoying because of the aids it could summon. Oh, nobody has the barriers up. That could be a problem. Except for barriers up.
I'm alive again. All right. Nice one.
Okay.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. We're fighting the boss.
Ah.
So, the one nice thing about this boss, he will always be affected by sniper shot.
I don't think Sniper Shot actually misses. I'm pretty sure all the time you fire off from anything and does it.
No, because there's been times we've hit something with it, and it canceled, and then the next turn we used it, it worked.
Yeah.
So it normally has, like, a chance of working. It's just this boss has the only status weakness in the game, I think.
So as to not make it an incredibly annoying RNG fest. Also, the game is really, really loud.
Oh, the game is really, really loud?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Rage and flare.
Okay. Sorry, is that better?
No. Nope. No different.
God.
Reduce
The thing
them
is, I'm pretty sure it's fine on Switch, but for the Discord thing, your audio is getting completely blown out on the game audio.
I'm alive again.
Hold on a second.
Let me check Discord.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, the problem is Discord doesn't give me a volume option.
Nope. It's weird, because every other session it hasn't been an issue. No.
Well, I'm working with a new headset, so it's changed... hold on. Is that better?
No, it's exactly the same.
God damn it.
Yeah, no different.
Huh. 1 second. Yeah, I don't have volume controls for Discord.
Actually, we do. I fixed it.
Ow.
I fixed it on my end. There's a volume control in the bottom right of the Discord window. If you're actually clicked on the, if you're actually in stream chat and properly clicked on the thing.
That does kind of fix it. The one thing you have to note about that is that's actually lowering the volume on Krampus as well. I'm pretty sure.
No, I can still hear you.
No. No, it's not lowering the volume on him at all.
They finally let us actually just do the share
Individual
volume.
channels. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever. Finish the fight.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, finishing the fight.
Right. Technical issue solved. That anyone watching would not have even noticed. Because, yeah.
Sorry about that. There was some additional hardware. Yeah, you hold on, Omega. We'll get to you in a second.
It's fine. It's the laws of RPG fights. Everyone gets to stand around until you make a decision.
Who decided talking was free action?
Okay, I see Omega's at a reasonable amount of health.
Omega also doesn't have an element, by the way.
No, he's the only thing in the game without an element.
Yep.
He also has enormous stats off the start.
He does. Yeah. No. No, he doesn't. No.
No, I mean when we get him.
About that. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to see about it. We're just not gonna be able to kill him this turn.
As long as he
Nice
kill you this
one.
turn.
He's going to do his weakest attack this turn.
Yep.
And you're going to finish him off with practically anything.
Yep. Okay. So, for beating Omega, we get 99,999 TB, 99,999 experience, 81,128 because someone in the party has extra SP on. That took a hell of a long time, so we lose all the VP, and we get the Omega Core. And then we would normally do the long run back to town and buying the, Yes, we did use the entire weapon triangle without weapons for it. So, we are instead going to load a save in the future, because I went and did some grinding post-Omega fight, and I wanted to keep that. But I did want to show off the Omega fight. So, Omega, not really a problem. Now, I want to ask my co-hosts, who've been with me since the beginning of Enchanted Arms, a question. If you wanted to kick the player in the dick one last time...
Level 1.
Damn straight.
Yes, Omega is level 1.
Also, unless his stat growth gets amazing, he starts at the same stat level that everyone else does, like 70, 70, 70, 70.
His stat growth is amazing.
Okay.
That is actually something about him.
Did you do any leveling of him?
Well, let's go take a look. I have a Omega pre-baked in this oven. He is currently level 19.
You really should put him in the party. He has a lot more experience.
Really, there's nothing in his bio that's terribly interesting.
No.
He's just a wolf transformer, basically. Something on par with an actual devil golem, according to his stats. Or his bio page. Oh, and I forgot, before we go on any further, we're going to take a look at some of the more spoils that we got from the dungeon. And see what other
Did you
horrible...
make, Rygar's weapon?
Huh? Yes, we did. I didn't make it in that fight, but after I left, I made the Moon Core. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter for
Yep.
God's screen.
That is a lot of the damage in an AoE. Now, if only he had hit points for problem.
Eat this. All right.
That's okay. Remember, we're not fighting things in the final dungeon anymore, so, you know, everything's kind of crap.
Yeah, that's true. Ah, he talks.
Well, I mean, everything talks. It's just he doesn't get translated language. He's still speaking in Japanese, unlike the dubbed main characters. Yeah, so I did synthesize Rygar's weapon.
Yep.
Rygar is now one of only 2 characters who has not hit max direct. There's no point in putting points into direct anymore for Atsuma and Yuki because they've both hit that.
What's the base power of God Scream?
Base God Scream is 140, I think.
Yeah, it's like one of the highest ones in the game.
Oh,
When you
no, wait,
max
never
out
mind.
direct-
I forgot to equip the Moonlight Sword. He's now at 999. There's no point.
Yeah.
Let's see. Skills. Go to Omega. Check skills. Oh, sorry, it's 180.
180. Yeah.
Yeah. God Scream
It
is
can do
180.
the most damage of anything in the game, which is like 1800.
Yeah.
Yep. Burning Edge, Near
Near
Death
Death
Edge, and Impulse.
And cancel gravity.
Yes,
It's a
he can't
nice
be.
one to have baked in.
Yeah, he can't be gravitied.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if he's. God damn it! I keep forgetting.
Oh.
I keep leaving the screen and then forgetting that I went back to the store to show off the other golems that we got in the final dungeon that we're not actually building.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just gonna go up the list. You got Wind Cutter here. He's based on a weasel in Kyoto City folklore that wields a giant scythe. He's used for forestry, so this actually makes a great deal of sense.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's actually that is a common Japanese thing. I just forget.
Yes,
the name
it's
of it.
a Japanese mythology of some kind. Cannon garter.
Cannon garter.
Look at how beefy this man is. Look at that man's chin. What's a beefy chin?
Gun hand.
Unfortunately, Vorden, they don't give us 3x3s.
Yes. So he is used for defending fortress cities. Has fairly low intelligence, but a strong sense of duty, which you think you wouldn't want on a guy whose both arms and probably response to any stimulus is fire giant cannon.
Yeah, you think you'd want more nuance to something else inside.
So we got Chimera, who is a better version of Dianotitus, because he gets 3 different elemental breaths.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That have the same 2 wide and 3 long.
And I will say that's actually a pretty good look in this style.
Yeah. And he's used to guard places.
Yeah. With the style, they actually generally build golems, and that's actually like one of the better ones they've done,
Yep.
as opposed to the Shrine Maiden.
So next up,
Holy Carol.
we have this horrible nightmare thing. A water-type golem with a bright red outfit and a pointy cap. Travels all over with his companion, the Monster Bag, and brings presents to everyone. It's rumored that a certain toy maker created it to bring joy to the children, but the truth is unknown as it's rarely seen by anyone. Teaches evildoers a lesson by throwing leftover toys.
Does it have a toy
There's-
throw attack?
No, it does not. It has Snow Gift and Snow Gravity. Snow is not a toy.
It's a gift of snow.
It can be a toy.
Also, Folly Carol gave the gift of a sound ass-whooping to Atsuma no less than 9 times. I had to restart that fight 9 times because it spawns with 3 other things that all do status attacks. This was a not fun fight to do. I've got Aqua Jelly.
Aqua jelly.
It was invaluable in helping to rescue people from water-based accidents, but it finds its use dwindling nowadays. The Aquaman problem. It's gentle by nature, but its attacks with large arms are frightful. Mostly because you gave it spikes for hands. You've Edward Scissorhands to this thing. How can it do anything with things that is not cut?
How about rather than giving it fingers, we give it spikes? Why would we do that?
Why would we not?
Because it's a rescue. It's meant for rescuing people in water. Why would you be?
It's Great Mammoth, Poseidon, the Pegasus. The Pegasus is annoying because they'll throw Pegasi in with other mini-bosses. And Pegasi has the 50% power-up. It has the highest level cure. And will use those almost exclusively. It was mainly used for manufacturing, but now it's admired for its craftsmanship.
What was it used for manufacturing?
This beautiful figure has drawn admirers of all ages and genders over the years. A gentle creature prefers to help others rather than to fight itself.
Pegasus, the mighty craftsman.
Well, it was probably used for, like, hauling goods or something like that. Like, you don't need a crane when you got a mystical flying horse that can just carry things up to the top level of, like, a under-construction building. Oh, there's Wind Guardian. He's a proper bastard just because at the level you fight him at, he is hits very strong, and more often than not, Rygar started directly in front of him.
Are one golem with wings and 2 legs.
This thing was just built to kill people.
Yep.
It's just another, soldier golem.
One of the oldest and smartest types of golem.
Yep.
Caw, you should stop playing this game. Caw. He's very wise. There's Brad. There's Ali Barad, which is a core we got from a box. A dark half-human golem with giant wings and a long devil-like tail. Created to help bring about the return of the devil golems. It possesses high intelligence and bewitching good looks. Because of its low stamina.
Exposed tits.
No. No, it does not.
Who made this golem?
Well, it was created to help bring about the return of the devil golems, so either cultists or the devil golems is the answer to my
I
question.
could totally believe the Queen of Ice would make this, considering her fashion sense.
Yep. So it's got a regular barrier, it's got high dark bolt, it's got strong up and clear aid. So it's a buff debuff kind of thing. Or mostly a buffer. But not particularly powerful buffer, even though you get it at level 40. There's existence.
No
And we
one
got
ever
this guy.
claimed this was a balanced game.
A Woodian. An earth golem that looks like an old tree. For a long time, it was enchanted with the purpose of guarding travelers through then unknown forests, but these days its uses have significantly dwindled. However, its power to help those in need is as strong as ever, and it will support its master in a battle to the end. Huh. And those are all the golems that we got from level 9 to level 12. Whoop. Cursor away. Yeah, I had to make back and forth runs a lot between the town and the dungeon to resupply on healing stuff.
Mhm.
The rest of the game just feels so much easier when you're equipped to do the final dungeon.
Well, yeah. Final Dungeon Syndrome, basically.
Yeah.
Well, it's not in fact, it's bonus dungeon, so it's something
Yeah.
past
Yeah.
final dungeon. Like,
Yeah.
Also, we got 5 friend gems from the dungeon, so Omega is already friend level 999 with them.
Ah.
the friendliest of
Because each friend gem raises your friendship points by 200, and we got 5 of them. So I was like, all right, fine, might as well throw them in. Welcome to the team, new friend Omega weapon.
Did you feed Omega a pile of SP gems?
3 full sets of 9 gems,
Okay.
which is why he's
Dump-
at the
Did you
level
dump
he's at.
those all into his range stat to make his attack stupid?
No, I dumped a lot of that into... I did dump some into ranged. I also dumped some into EP and HP.
Give him more.
We want
Yeah,
some more.
Fire!
And Archangel for the combat.
Why'd you boost his direct so?
Because there are certain situations where he will need to do things other than God Scream.
Pashaw.
Dum 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 dum. Dave forgot the notes again, didn't he? I got it. Just give me a second. I'm remembering. Remembering. Dum dum dum. Yeah. What comes after the dum dums, Dave? I got this. I got this.
Dum dum.
Something's to dumb, all right.
Alright. They heard that.
Shut up and strum your thing, strummer. Okay, so you'll be forgiven for forgetting what we're doing in the main story. But, as a recap...
We're gonna go to the frozen waste so we can go to the ice.
Well, yeah, I know we remember,
Yeah.
but just in case the people don't remember. We're gonna go to the Queen of Ice's palace, and we're gonna save Toya. And he's gonna be so happy to see us.
Not gonna be happy to see us. We may even learn who the mysterious stranger is, because no one could guess who the mysterious stranger is.
Oh, you children, I have terrible news for you. It's time to scream at some children.
Yeah, they'll live then. Just means we'll have to shoot the kids.
Yeah.
Let's heat this.
Can't leave orphans, gotta kill whole families.
I needed to buy some more gems and make them more powerful. Not like we have anything else to use money on at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did I go the wrong way? No,
I think
I just
you
took the
walked-
long way around.
No, you just took the long way around. Don't you need to go across there?
No, I need to go across there for the shop to buy more skill gems. But I need to go up the stairs to get to the sage's place, and then in the sage's place there's a teleporter.
Yeah.
First. Oh right, I already have 9 mega skill gems sitting in my.
I'm gonna use those then.
Yep.
Use item, mega skill gem.
Top.
Yeah, it weirds me out that menu is sorted, but the one for regular golems isn't.
Technically, that menu is sorted by who's in the party. And then the chaos that is everything else.
Yes.
Yes, good, good. Now buy more.
Oh, yes. That's why we're here.
More direct.
All of the direct.
Every
Or
time you
range.
increase
All of the
direct, you're
range, you mean?
attacked by 9
Range.
or range, yeah. Every time you increase ranged, you're increasing the damage of that attack by 9. Good, good.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Whee. Okay. Dum 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 dum.
You're no match for me.
Of course, I'm no match for you. You can't even see them.
Omega's kinda big.
Omega is big. God screen. Something else that isn't God screen. Something else that isn't God screen.
Eat this. Gotcha.
Just a heads up, you have mouse cursor in the middle of the screen. I don't think it's gonna show up on.
No, it doesn't show up on stream. But
Twitch.
No.
I have moved the mouse cursor.
Yeah, it's only on Discord, basically.
Yeah.
Eventually we'll get out of this dungeon that we've already gone through.
Yep. I left random encounters on so that we could get XP for Omega
Yeah.
Hunter.
That's fine. Yeah. It's just our previously on segment. To remind the audience of what we were doing.
Yeah.
This is about as accurate to what happens in most of the game as anything else.
I need more EP on them so you can use near death edge.
Yep.
Because it totally works.
Yes, it does.
I assume it won't work on bosses.
Don't make that assumption.
Make the final fight really easy then. I assume it won't work on Queen of Ice.
I don't think it works on Queen of Ice.
Well, we're gonna find out, because Omega's pretty much becoming a staple of our party, as long as I can reasonably do so.
Yeah.
I mean, he is like 25 levels under the rest of the party, but...
Yeah. The gap shrinks over time, so...
Yep. Plus, we're
Nature
getting
of
into
the
the
leveling
area
system.
where we're going to be fighting more stuff.
Yeah.
Or more powerful stuff, I'd imagine. Warp's on the top floor, right?
Yeah, it's just that room to the right.
Alright, let's leave this behind. Gravekeep Home.
So this is Gravekeep Home, is it?
It's quiet, but in a sad kind of way. Yeah, it's cold too.
I thought children didn't mind the
For some
cold
reason,
that
the guy
much.
just walking around in the background of
Hey,
the
hey,
conversation.
hey!
The hell are
Maybe
these
they
idiots
don't.
doing?
I'm not a child, so I wouldn't know.
So what now?
Why don't we gather information on the Queen of Ice's castle?
Yeah, we need to find that handsome guy, too. Not my name for him, by the way.
Come on, then! Let's gather
I
some
love how they've basically
information.
made it canonical that
Achoo!
Atsuma can see the UI. It's not my name for him, that's what the game named him. What game, Atsuma? I need to go sit down and
Not
think
gonna
about
talk to
this.
that random guy walking around.
Oh, man. Random guy.
Well, you
Be
see...
important.
Well, he's a shy man.
I shouldn't have bothered him then.
Well, you see, Atsuma, due to his brain trauma, perceives reality as a game, and also due to said brain trauma and the fact that he does perceive said reality as a game, it is in fact to him a game, and therefore operates under game logic when he does things.
Woman with strange colored eyes. Oh, graveyard over there. Cool beauty who likes books.
Like books.
What's a wall? We don't know if it's a castle wall, but it's a wall, and it looks like it could be for a castle. So we call it the castle wall.
It's about normal logic for this game, honestly.
Yup. Go around the building here.
Yeah.
Going around the building. Oh,
No,
okay.
you're not in the right place for this jump puzzle.
Ah.
And you can't go off this slightly beaten path of snow like everything else around it. Also, that's a lot of teleporters.
Wow. Look
is
at
a lot of
this
teleporters.
gate.
Impressive. Could the Queen of Ice's castle be behind this gate?
Huh?
I think
Shut up,
she
Yuki.
said, could the Queen of Ice's castle be behind this gate?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yuki, blow your nose.
There don't seem to be any exits. This must be the gate the sage
No, that's the thing
mentioned.
that need to happen.
You're right, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But how do you get it open, I wonder?
Hey, Yuki, can you check on Tokamune's corpse? Ask you for a friend. Damn it. Let's see, so London inner city, Junk City downtown, Kyoto City downtown. Alright, a second. Okay, none of the transporters work.
Yeah, you're not a local. You're not allowed to use it.
In other words, you have to go through a slight amount of plot in order to be able to use the teleporters. Probably would have been more convenient for all the side stuff we're doing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I haven't seen any corresponding teleporters in those towns that I can recall, so...
Yeah.
That's why I saved first, in case they pulled the unprecedentedly dickish, but probably expected for this game move, of only teleporting you back there and not giving you a teleporter
And
back
not giving
to
the
you.
option to come back, yep.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, if I was the kind of person who made Enchanted Arms in the first place, I'd probably do that.
Hey, where are you folks from? What are you doing here?
We came from the Sage's Tower.
And simple words.
We want to get through this gate.
Through the gate? You got a death wish or something? There's a violent golem beyond the gate, you know? I wouldn't recommend it.
That's fine. We need to get through.
Well, you'll need to talk to the village elder then. She has
This
the key
isn't
to
a
the
village. This is a hut and a
Which one is her
graveyard.
house?
Gate. You can't miss it. It's right in the center of the
Well,
village.
it was a
You
village.
can't miss
Okay,
it. It's the only
No problem.
building.
Okay?
This isn't a village, it's a house.
House.
It's a truck stop. Oh, there's stairs down to the graveyard.
I mean, what is a village, anyways, by definition?
More
Actually, it's a
than
good
one
question.
house? Okay, there's nothing down there.
What is a man?
Let's see. A group of houses and associated buildings larger than a hamlet, smaller than a town.
Excuse me, is the village elder here? That's my grandmother. Can I help you?
We want to go through the gate. Could you lend us the key, please?
Excuse me?
Don't mind her.
We want to go through the gate.
Well,
Could
let's
you
see.
lend us the key, please?
The key?
So a group is
village
defined
elder
as
has
a
the
number of
key.
people or things located
Zo,
close together or
where's the village
considered
elder?
or
Blow your
classified
nose
together. So you could technically be a group of
That's
one.
better. So, where's the village elder?
Pretty sure a
She
group
should
of one
be in
isn't
the
a group.
graveyard, I believe.
The graveyard. Okay, thanks.
No trouble.
Depends how loose and fast you
Then
are
let's
with the
try the
definition of the word
graveyard.
group.
Let's go.
Oh,
Yes?
can I talk to you for a moment?
And since we're
Huh?
speaking English, loose and fast
To
is
me,
pretty
it
much
isn't.
all we do with words.
Well, could we talk alone, perhaps?
Alone? Without Suma? Well, we'll go on ahead then, shall we?
Okay.
Don't be too long, Atsuma, okay?
They didn't look too happy about that.
My apologies.
No, it's fine. So what did you want?
I have a letter here.
A letter?
Yes, I was told by someone to give it to you alone.
Wow. Good job spotting me then.
There's nothing else here.
I knew
There's
right away.
trees,
I told
there's a
everyone who
house,
looked kinda
there's
stupid.
5 people, and an idiot.
Ah,
Need to give it the kind of stupid one.
Anyway,
That
the
doesn't
letter
narrow it down.
says, meet me tonight in front of the gate. Come alone. Mystery man. I wonder what he's planning
Oh, he
now.
calls himself Mr.
Is
Man.
everything...
No, we call him Handsome Man.
Yeah, fine. Please don't
The
tell
game
the others
calls him
anything
handsome,
about
man.
this, okay?
Yes.
Well, of course, but...
Great. Thanks. See you.
You should be able to clear your nose like this.
You're right. Wow, that's great.
What a child.
Hey,
Oh, Otsuma. There you are.
here I am.
So, what did she want then?
Nothing special.
Oh, really?
I'm not getting good vibes from you guys.
Atsuma,
What is it, Rygar?
nah, it's nothing. Come on, we need to find the village elder.
Yes, we do.
But what about the magic core?
Well,
We can do that later. Let's find the village elder first, okay?
But... Am I the only one who's noticing the Yeti here? Cool Beauty, who likes books, do you have a book on how to fight Yetis? Do none of you own a gun?
There, it just doesn't matter. Then they see it all the time.
That is old Kentucky Yeti, and he's been there.
What about the other two? Are the old Alabama Yeti?
They're just there with their spike fists.
Hey, the audacity of golems nowadays.
Attacking a human.
Someone hammered spikes into these golems' eyes. What is the purpose of the hammered spikes in the golems' eyes?
They hammered spikes in their eyes, and then chained their hands into a big fight.
No, seriously, I can understand why these ones hate humans.
You have no one to blame but yourself.
Omega, scream these things out of existence. They offend me.
Put them out of their misery. Then find their creators and put them out of their misery, because goddamn.
Here we go.
Not dead yet.
Nope. No, he lived.
He did back live.
Scream real loud.
Scream real loud, my ass.
Oh wait, no. Oh, he just went everywhere. Few men can take the gods scream in their ass and live.
And another one down.
Another one bites the dust.
Are you okay, ma'am?
Yes, thank you. I'm not injured, but I think my back is out.
Really? We'll help you.
Thank you.
Of course, of course.
It's like when they draw, like things from anime, like inanimate objects as women. That's like the human version of the Paolumu from Monster Hunter. It's like huge puff ball. Ooh,
Thank you for rescuing my grandmother.
Its life is pain.
Oh, don't worry about it. We hardly broke a sweat.
Thank you again so much. So tell me, what brings you to our village?
We want to open the scary door.
Yes, about that.
To destroy the Queen of Ice. Reckless indeed.
The Queen
Yet
of Ice.
someone must
The Queen
do
of
it.
Ice.
Rygar's right. Otherwise, we'll be under the thumb of this devil golem forever.
It's true. As it stands, even our own tiny village is threatened.
Not a
I
village.
think we can let them have the key, Grandmother.
Also, seriously, we've already
They
taken
did
out
save
2
your
devil
life.
golems and Omega, who is supposed to be as powerful as the
Indeed.
devil golem. I think we're up to
Very
killing
well.
the Queen of Ice.
That's right, they
However,
spanked me
It is
good.
too late tonight. Stay here. I'll give you the key in the morning when you depart.
Okay, thank you.
But we don't have the magic core yet.
We can think about that later.
Yeah, I'm with Rygar on this.
If you say so, Atsuma.
Well, I've got something I need to do, so I'm just dashing out for a minute.
Something to do?
Yeah, you know.
I do
No.
I? Well, okay.
Yeah, you know.
Fend for yourself for a while then.
Okay, I'm off to fend.
Alright, so everyone in the party is going to be following him.
No points for
In
you.
front of
It's
the
too
gate.
predictable.
Okay.
look, it's handsome
You have
man.
come.
Thanks for the love letter.
Are you prepared to kill Toya then?
How many times must I say this? I'm going to defeat the Queen of Ice and save Toya.
Why? If you do not cast one of these aspirations aside, you will fail at both.
Do you know the story of the Ice Witch?
Yes, it's a fairy tale from Yokohama City.
I wrote an essay on that story once. Although the professor
That's
said
a
it was more
lie.
like a book report.
Where are you going with this?
Just hear me out. I'll refresh your memory first, okay? Long, long ago,
Not
there lived a
necessary.
fearsome ice witch.
Oh, you start.
The ice witch took the
Damn
prince
it.
of a certain country hostage. Using the prince, she demanded that the king hand his country over to her. The king was torn. The prince and the kingdom both were important to him, both irreplaceable. While the king agonized over his decision, the witch tormented the king's subjects. The captured prince saw his king and his country suffering and came to a decision. When the king fired a warning arrow at the witch, the prince leapt into its path. The arrow pierced him deeply, fatally, in the chest. The prince smiled at the king and spoke his last words. "This is for the best," he said.
Ultima,
"Your
where are you going with
suffering
this?
is my suffering. The people's pain is my pain."
Well, he's about to
Throw it-
explain through dumb fairy tale logic what we've known for most of the game, and that Toya is
This
being
arrow
controlled by the
does not
fucking
hurt
Queen of
me.
Ice!
Then, the prince died.
And is
The
also
king,
trying to get
though
them to kill
distraught
him
over the loss of
to
his
hurt
son,
the Queen of Ice
went
because he doesn't
on
think
to
they can
seal
do it
the
any
witch
other
away.
way.
It was not swords or weapons or knights that saved the country. It was the prince's love. The end.
That's a great story.
It is a great story. I know someone who'd really like it, but I really, really hate it.
What?
Having to give up one of two important things? I could never do that. The prince and the king are both pathetic losers. I'm not going to give anything up, ever.
You're such a
I love his logic on that, but that's dumb, and I'm not
There's
gonna
nothing
do
wrong with
it.
conviction. Give me the magic core. I'm going to save Toya.
I've told you this already. Setting Toya free does not mean that you're saving him. I'm going to save Toya my way.
I think we have to accept that you and me, we just don't get along.
That's nothing new.
What?
Forget talk then. I understand the situation now, but I'm not giving in to you.
Then we compete.
No, this isn't a competition. It's a battle. Come on.
Ready to fight Mystery Man, who could be anyone?
It could be anyone. Ah, he summoned a yo-yo golem! Because this man is nothing if fucking on brand.
Gordon, how could that possibly be Makoto? He died. This is Mystery Man.
I think you need to have
There's
your
no
eyes
way
checked
those
for
two
me.
characters are related. I mean, that would just be the most crazy, plot twist they could throw in this game. Punch the ear, punch in the face.
Or Stampede to kill them both. Well, not both, but...
Makoto's last words before the fight started were, is that glass taped to your fist?
These people are prepared for glass shot.
See how I fare against this?
Just barely.
Yep, just barely.
Now, if someone had gotten 20% boost as opposed to 19,
There, are you happy?
nope, you didn't do the first time.
Burn everything.
Oh no, my yo-yo.
Handsome man thinks to himself, I may have not thought this through.
There's no attack, just summons yo-yo. This isn't a battle, handsome man.
Here we go.
Ow, 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 oh god, that's glass.
That was a
Oh,
fight.
you bastard!
This game is not built for solo encounters.
Why? Why don't you see?
I believe in Toya. Even if it means going against the entire world, I'm going to save him.
But you can't. You're talking about a devil golem here.
Maybe I can't, alone. But I have my friends with me.
Friends. You don't understand Toya's feelings at all, do you?
I'm going to vomit, and it's not from the fact that you punched me 12 times in the solar plexus.
What?
With a knife.
And you do, I suppose?
Toya is trying to fulfill his duty as a descendant of the Ancients.
Duty?
Yes. Toya believes that the descendants of Ancients have the obligation to improve life, to keep everyone happy, to protect the world. That includes protecting you. He is trying to get you to kill him.
You're extrapolating a lot from Yes, My Queen.
What? He's trying to make me kill him?
In fairness, we've extrapolated a lot from that.
To stop the Queen of Ice, you need only to destroy her magic core, Toya. And you, or that arm of yours, is the only thing that can do it.
So, he's not being controlled at all?
No, it has all been an act.
Oh, Toya.
You need to give some thought to what Toya wants. Stop being so selfish or I'll never forgive you. Are you going to dismiss Toya's sacrifice just like that?
Yes, because he's not being
But if I use
sacrificed
both
yet.
the magic core and my
Yeah.
arm, Toya doesn't have to die.
You think simply defeating the Queen of Ice is enough? You have no
Yes.
idea what will happen if you use your arm. You have a duty too. A duty to kill Toya. You've come with your friends to fight. Good for you. Have you thought about Toya at all? Fighting alone all this time.
Okay, just shut up. I'm not going to give up
Fighting
now.
what?
Look at
He's
you.
literally staying next to the Queen of Ice, who
last.
annihilates
You want
everything in her
everything
path.
your way. But a promise is a promise. I'll give you the magic core. But I'm going to save Toya in my own way. Don't forget, it is what Toya wants. Farewell.
Cool. I guess I better get back to the others.
Toya, my sweet pet. Just a little longer. Just a little longer, and the child with the right arm will be here. Once he arrives, all the destruction, the suffering, the regrets, the slate will be wiped clean. Whoosh! None of this ever happened.
Time travel golem.
Don't you think that's wonderful?
So you actually have to play through the game twice.
Queen.
To get to this fight the first time, it time travels back to the very start of the game. You have to play through the entire game again.
That isn't going to happen, but if that happened, I would leave the stream running, drive to your house, and slap you in the face.
Science.
As a proxy for my rage against From Software.
Silence.
Yes, my queen.
You are nothing more than my puppet. Isn't that right?
Yes, my queen.
Isn't this ironic, Toya?
No, ma'am, it's just coincidental.
No matter how desperately you try, that stubborn child refuses to kill you. His arm remains pointed at me, not you. Oh, you silly boys. You dance for his amusement. That's all you do. Nothing but a clown.
Honk, honk,
So,
my queen.
dance some more. Come on, dance.
Where is Atsuma now?
He's pretty brainless. Maybe
See, you're
he's
saying the
making
wrong
a
one to
snowman
dance.
Or something.
You can't.
Obviously, Atsuma's the
Somehow
dancer.
I
Yep.
doubt that.
You need to open your mind a little, Rygar.
This is Atsuma we're talking about.
I know.
Anything is possible.
Can Atsuma dance? Does he have the move?
Yeah, anything.
If only there was some way
Hey,
we could tell if
Atsuma,
Atsuma had the
you're back.
moves or not.
Yeah.
You took
I
care of your
would do it
pressing
mid
business.
cutscene if I could.
Pretty much.
And just what did you have to do?
I got the magic core.
What?
I got the Queen of Ice's magic core.
You did?
Atsuma, you met with the handsome guy?
Met with him and beat him up too.
It was surprisingly easy.
What?
He didn't actually throw any attacks.
You'd better explain all this.
As it turns out, the only thing
down,
you can
Yuki.
actually do is summon yo-yos.
Come on then, Atsuma. Fill us in.
That's everything.
Wow. So Toya, he wants to die. Wants you to kill him?
That's par for the course.
Here you are, trying so hard to save him. That ingrate.
But I can understand Toya's thinking too.
We have a way to save him now, though. There's no need for him to die.
That's right. We're talking about a devil golem here.
There's no
And using
need for him
Atsuma's arm
to
is
die,
risky.
but
Still, for the person we're trying to save, to give up before we even try.
What if Atsuma uses his arm on the Queen of Ice and creates a further problem we're not equipped to handle?
A further problem?
Yes. The sage told me a little about your arm. She said it was created by transferring the cells of a devil golem called Infinity.
DG cells. I had forgotten
Infinity?
about that.
The cells of a devil golem? That can't be
Also,
a
devil
good
golems
idea.
have cells.
So what kind of problem could it create?
I do not know, but the ascetic monk sensed the same kind of risk, I'm sure.
So, what do we do?
We can't plan for something if we have no idea what it is.
We don't have to plan for anything.
Atsuma?
Even if something bad does happen because of my arm, or even if it's going against Toya's wishes, I'm going to save him. Yuki,
What?
you remember what you said to me in London? If we just persevere, if we just keep moving forward, we can all become a little
Blindly
happier tomorrow
smashing
than
our
we are
tender
today.
skulls against any walls in front of us.
You said that, right?
Yeah.
Till we either shatter our occipital bones or,
Maybe what I'm trying
Make
to
it through
do
the
is a
wall.
mistake. But sitting around worrying about the result? I can't do that. So,
Okay, Atsuma. I'm with you.
Me too, me too!
We've come this far. I'll see this to the end.
everyone,
plus I have nothing better to do.
Thank
My
you.
poker night was canceled.
Atsuma, no need to look so emotional.
Yes, tomorrow is the final battle.
We need to see some bravery, okay?
Final-ish battle.
Then let's get some sleep. Come on, bedtime.
I mean, we're not sure of what,
bedtime.
but let's,
I can't settle down. I need to talk to someone.
We'll start with the guy I
Okay,
feel we'll
I'll
have
go
the
find
best
Rygar.
conversation with. Conversation that doesn't weird me out.
Oh, it'll probably weird you out.
Let's see.
I have faith in this game and its ability to throw us curveballs that'll weird you out.
Yep, figured he'd be standing around the graveyard.
Death Graveyard.
The graveyard where,
Reprising.
ironically, no one
Hey.
died.
You can't sleep, Rygar?
Negative deaths.
No. I'm a little on edge. I don't think I'll be able to sleep for a while yet.
So there's an emotional side to you after all, huh?
You consider me some
Have you
kind
not
of
figured
robot,
that out
don't you?
already?
No, of course not. You're like a dependable older brother.
Older brother, huh?
Oh, sorry, we did kill your brother recently.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, we're talking about your dead brother in this
Atsuma.
graveyard.
What?
I once lost sight of what was truly important. For that reason, I failed to save Oka. I don't know what lies ahead. but
No, I'm fairly certain you had
you
eyes
must
on what
never
was
forget
important, and your
what is
brother is just a
most important
shitlord.
to you,
Yeah, fairly
whatever
accurate.
happens.
Also, you can say
I
that you
know,
failed to save
Rygar.
Oka, but it doesn't stop the fact that you were literally the one to kill Oka.
Once we settle this, you can focus on the person that's most important to you.
Who do you mean?
Sayaka, of course.
Ah, well, I mean, we're not...
Come on. No need to be embarrassed. Make sure you invite me to the wedding, okay?
It's quite a lengthy process to... Atsuma, do not mock your elders.
Okay.
See, that's a fine cutscene.
Yes.
Either one of the other ones
But I
would be
envy you,
creepy.
actually. I'd like it if someone were waiting for me, too. Huh? Why the serious face?
Atsuma, do you remember your childhood at all?
My childhood? No. Not really. I don't remember anything before I moved to Yokohama.
I see. Atsuma, once this is all over, pay another visit to the sage.
Huh? Yeah, well, I guess I should thank her. But why bring the sage up now?
Just promise me you will, okay?
Okay, I promise.
We were able to have a touching, emotional moment with Rygar that didn't involve anything weird or unsettling.
Yeah.
They were kind of hinting that, like, I'm fairly certain it was some kind of weird joke that just didn't land, but they were, like, trying to make a joke of, like, Rygar being attracted to Atsuma, at least, like, in some capacity. I was kind of expecting that, for him to be like, oh, things really didn't work out with Sayaka. What about you, Atsuma? This game has not had the greatest representation of LGBT
Okay
issues.
then, I guess I'd better get some sleep.
That'd be an understatement.
Yeah, but that would have
Time for
been
bed then.
interesting.
I need to be
I'm
ready
not
for
even
tomorrow.
talking to the other two because it's going to involve Yuki's crush on us, which is creepy and
Atsuma,
weird,
Do you have a moment?
and Kareen, who is a screeching harpy at the best of times.
Huh? Rygar, come in. What's up? You want something?
Yes, actually. I'd like
Your
you to have
ass.
this.
Like me to have what?
This. Take it.
I've received a black stone.
Thank you. You sure about this?
Yes. I want you to have it. This is proof of the
Actually,
bond
more surprised it
between
doesn't
us,
make you
Atsuma.
talk
Proof
to them.
of our bond?
Yes. Atsuma,
What?
I want you to know that I think of you as a younger brother.
A brother?
I don't mean a replacement for Oka, but I have enjoyed watching you grow. Lady Kareen needs you. We both do.
Well, thank you. I've always wanted a brother. I'm very happy.
And I'm happy to hear you say that. Well then, Atsuma, sleep well.
Thanks again, Rygar. Good night. Proof of the bond between us, huh? Okay, I'm all fired up now. Toya, I'm coming to save you.
Did you all sleep
I don't
well?
care enough to look it up, but I'm mildly curious
Yep,
as to
I'm at
like
100%.
whether the choices we were making in the game influenced that at all.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Almost certainly.
I have here the promised item. Please take it.
I would
The
not be
key
surprised
to the
actually if
gate.
we would get more items if we had actually
Thank
done the
you,
other
village
cutscenes.
elder.
I shall pray for your safe return.
You've helped us so much. Right then, to the gate.
Great. Now can we stop hearing the title music?
No.
Okay, so what is the black stone? Symbol of Atsuma's bond with Rygar. Oh, it's a like shogi or go stone, something like that. It's like a
It's a
playing
battle
piece.
item.
It's a battle item.
Yeah, you have battle.
Battle. A beautiful
Battle, beautiful black flame piece from Rygar.
Okay. And I
Yeah.
guess we'll save and we'll find a
Throw it at
battle to use
something.
that in once we get through the gate.
Yeah.
You would only get in the way. Okay, we can use teleporters.
Yay.
Okay, I'm gonna use the key.
It's a very quiet door.
The gate has opened.
The Queen of Ice, in her ice castle, awaits.
Yeah, let's go.
This is the Queen's ice castle.
Disneyland!
What's that above it? It's very pretty. An aurora?
It looks more like... Yes, it is. Ether. More ether than I've ever seen anywhere before.
But why would there be such a massive amount of ether here?
I don't know.
Knock you unconscious.
Well, that doesn't matter. We're going in, and that's all there is to it. Come on. Let's make the Queen regret her invitation.
Another ice castle made by Larkseed.
No, don't get her involved in this crappy game.
Those are the games she is involved in?
Nothing wrong with Kingdom Hearts 3. Because Kingdom Hearts is any other Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah, true enough.
Today, one person will be God Screams. Oh, that one's extra bones. Mammoths.
Tiny mammoth.
Man screams at mammoth. Use an 11. Oh no, I'm stuck in place. Whatever will I do? All the water-type golems in the game.
Yep. I mean, the Queen of Ice is very on brand.
Eat this!
Oh, it's really angry now. More ranged. Looks like a side building over there. A thing to fight. Another thing to fight.
Yep.
No, Vorton, we've already covered that this game is, in fact, bad elephant drawing. We're not going to put this on the fridge, because we're not going to lie to our child and tell him he's an artist, when, in fact, he's mostly done scribbles on a napkin, but we can tell that there was an effort made.
You can put a lot of effort in and make something bad.
Yes.
Yes.
That doesn't make it good.
There's not an intrinsic value of effort.
Like, it's fine. Everyone knows that this is the studio that would eventually go on to make Dark Souls and Bloodborne and a bunch of other great titles from Software. There's a lot of stinkers in everyone's back category. That's not to say that, you know, if you make one bad game, you're never capable of something good ever again. It's just that this is kind of an oddity.
It's an oddity in a lot of ways, actually, because it's not even a boring failure. It isn't like something they shoved out, per se. It does look like they had some original thoughts and ideas and actually made some effort in some areas. But in others, it does look like it's quite a bit, well, lazy. And it just needed more polish and time in the oven. Although, granted, needing more polish and time in the oven is actually a hallmark of From Software games, because they're pretty strict on their deadlines, so stuff does get like pushed out. Like Dark Souls is an undercooked game. Like the first half is obviously a lot more polished than the last half, for example.
Yes.
And this is kind of a repetitive thing with all of their games, up until like Dark Souls 3, actually, which is I think the first one where they legitimately had all the time and budget in the world to make a game. Because they were no longer a studio struggling to actually survive.
Sorry about that.
I just did that because it was funny. I knew that was going to happen from the start. Alright, now that we've had our fun, Omega Weapon, God scream this thing out of existence.
Yeah, God's Rune does an atrocious amount of damage.
Yes, it does.
I think you may have missed a chest.
What's that?
I think you may have missed a chest in this area.
Must be a chest. Possible? It's not like there's a lot of other places for chests to...
What area are we in?
This is Ice Castle Outer Gardens.
Okay, yeah. There's a chest right at the start.
Right at the start. Got it.
Yep.
Hold on. Rygar is returning to his role as solely the
There
thing
to
we use
do
to evade
the-
encounters.
Ah,
Not gonna keep doing counters so you can level up Omega.
You make a good point.
yeah, that was the main reason why we were doing them.
Yep.
Yeah, to the left of the entrance was a chest.
I'm not used to going first in a turn.
Yeah, unfortunately, tasting like cough syrup is not unique to Cherry Spiced Calico Jack when it comes to alcohols. There are quite a few that border on that taste.
Didn't hit us once.
Now that's how to be a...
Oh, yeah, because they started us a little further from the entrance. So, it's
Basically,
obvious
you
why
have
we
to like
missed that.
immediately turn to the left to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's important. It's going to let us power up Omega some more.
Oh, it's got skill gems in it?
It doesn't have skill gems. It has money in it.
Ah, that's my...
Ah.
Good.
Which is basically the equivalent.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna assume it has a decent amount of money in it.
I'm pretty sure it's the biggest money in a chest game.
Ah. 10,000.
You have the right number of figures.
Fire! All right.
It's a weird asshole chest. You're nestled right down the start.
Yep.
Because you don't expect them basically to put a chest behind you.
Hunter is here!
Yes.
Power up. Yeah.
Never have to worry about low VP as long as you finish every fight in the first turn.
Exactly.
Okay, so this is...
There you go.
Nice. Alright. So if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this proper. Save. Do-do. City. Oh yeah, there's just a warp right here now. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of figured it.
Delicious, delicious SP. I do EP boosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, our old friend the casino.
We already have max inversions and recoveries.
You have to sell off the ones you have right now. But you also have 100,000 chips.
Yep.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you can, protection ourselves a skill.
Yes, protection cell is a skill. I must have more screaming.
Yes. More scream.
Okay, so while we're doing this, another a conversation question for my co-commentators. Would you be interested, hypothetically, if From Software made another RPG? Like, if you're when you heard the announcement on, like, Gamatsu or whatever other website you get gaming news from, and it said, oh, From Software is making a traditional JRPG. Based on what you've seen from both their newer stuff and from their single foray into JRPGs, how would you feel about that?
I would not completely ignore it, I just want more details, because I doubt that they're least of all the type to just make a straight-up traditional RPG. I mean, even evidence in this one, which is not even modern From Software, they did not make just a straight boring RPG. So I would actually be interested to see what they're doing. They're also just better at game design at this point too, so I would imagine that modern From Software would be a lot better at making Enchanted Arms than past From Software, just in general. Also partially because they're no longer financially desperate at all times, because Dark Souls has made them all of the money.
Yes. That's what happens when you coin a new genre term, basically.
Yep.
When you stumble into success.
Yes.
By taking a chance and actually making something unique. Which kind of is this game, except for the success part. Or good part.
Okay, good news, guys. We now have the ability to use the all but 1 HP attack. We now have enough EP to physically do that. Okay, so related question to that one, because we still have more time to kill. Let's say that somebody finds a monkey's paw, and through a wish that they really shouldn't have, an Enchanted Arms 2 gets announced. I'm not saying this will ever happen in our reality, but if it happened and we got an Enchanted Arms 2 announced, what would you want to see in the sequel? It can be story, it can be mechanics, it can be...
A cutscene where they summarily execute everyone responsible for this game.
Harsh! But understandable.
I would like to see it absolutely not take place in this universe and then come up with something else.
I guess you'd want them to Final Fantasy it, come up with a new location and thing. Maybe keep around the idea of golems just as, like, interchangeable party member Pokemon, basically, but not...
Yeah. The party member Pokemon thing with golems is fine. I could take it or leave it, kind of both. I would, however, like it to not be like a half and half thing where you have, like, party members or you have the golem Pokemon. I'd like it to be like a wholly one or the other. Like fully developed party members that flesh out over time, or a party of ever interchanging, incrementally more powerful Pokemons, style golems. I just kind of dislike having to choose between one or the other because it just seems like a half-assed compromise.
Yeah, it does seem very half-assed. I would say, if they did Enchanted Arms 2 and they kept the Pokemon-like system, I want to see the golems able to learn new skills.
Yeah, that'd be fair.
and stuff like that. Like have them evolve in a similar way, though maybe a lesser way to the human characters.
Yeah. And I understand why they did it in this one, is because they wanted to distinguish from the human characters, but I don't think you need both in the game, and having both kind of takes away from both of them effectively. I also hate being stuck with Otsuma in the party.
He's the main character.
Yeah. It's just the cramps party design.
Most games don't let you remove the main character from the party, so it's not really that unusual.
No. It's not unusual, it's also... But when you have a party with synergistic skills, it's not of one sort or another, it's nice to actually be able to at least rotate one of them out.
Okay, so let me ask the inverse of that, then. In our theoretical Enchanted Arms 2 that will never, God willing, exist. What would you keep from Enchanted Arms 2? Or from Enchanted Arms 1?
The grid-based combat system, I might expand the grid a little. That I do like. Struggling to find much else, actually.
Yeah, the grid system's fine.
Yeah. If anything, I think a grid system could actually breathe a kind of a life that traditional RPGs have quite frankly needed for a while into the system.
My answer would probably be to split parameter ups and shields into their own buff categories, so that you could have both on at one time.
Yeah.
Keep that same system of, like, just direct numbers. Like, oh, this thing has 100 PP for its ability. That means it does 100% of your stat. To make it nice and easy to figure out stuff like that.
Actually, now that you mention it, that would be a nice thing to keep, too. I actually do legitimately like the very simplified damage system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's never enough. I think that is enough. Do one more exchange to fill up on God's Ambrosias and recovery powders.
Yeah, because those are actually useful.
Yes.
They just also happen to be good for...
Head back to Gravekeep. Okay, and now we can head along. I have not seen anything about the Digimon Adventure reboot. I've been way, way behind in Digimon. I was a huge fan of it back in the day, back when it was actually airing, but I really haven't watched any Digimon from that. Although, I'm sorry, I did watch the X Evolution video, which was really good. Just because it showed what you could do with Digimon and a proper budget. But I do need to go back and watch the third season subbed rather than dubbed, because the third season made a lot of changes and cut out a lot of video, and cut out a lot of scenes, and I'm especially interested in watching the uncut version, because the guy who wrote Season 3 of Digimon is the guy who wrote Serial Experiments Lain.
Huh.
Which is madness.
Roughly. Man, this is pretty much a correct description of Serial Experiments Lane.
Did you do both the golem fights in this area?
Where's the other one? The other golem did not render, if there's another golem in this fight, so you're gonna have to tell me where it is. Like, maybe over here?
Because we did the one for the Lady Selene before, right?
Yeah, we did Lady Selene.
Yeah, there should be a Elegonatus core near here. Northeast dead end.
Okay, so it was in a place where it just didn't render. There's a very small draw distance for, like, rendered characters versus the actual background. So... Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Tiny dinosaur.
I believe this is the last quarter find. Unless we missed one somewhere else. This last quarter find in this whole
there is
area.
one I know that we missed in the game. When you're coming back to Yokohama City, after the Queen of Ice destroyed it, there is a Queen of Ice minion that you can get from a golden fight.
Well, we have to go all the way back and get that now.
No. No, rebuttal. God, no. God Golem, no.
And they're already dead. Then the rest of the combo.
I'm alive again.
There's the optimal viewing angle for There we go. Well, that's a good chunk of levels right there. Okay. And immediately get into another fight.
Of course.
I'm so happy wide range as a skill exists. Makes having a big creature in the party a lot simpler.
Yeah.
Oh, you fool. You've moved into scream range. You know what, Omega Weapon, just stay in wolf form for a while. We're gonna need you there. If you ain't screaming, something's gone drastically wrong.
Nothing is in that very specific attack pattern.
And yes, Morton, the third was Tamers. With Guillemon and Renamon and all that. That's why that back half of that season gets wacky. If you ever wondered, man, Season 3 of Tamers is really different from the other, or Season 3 of Digimon is way different from the others in tone and consistency, that's why. I don't know what else that person has done as far as anime goes. But I wouldn't be surprised if he was involved in similarly, like, weird and Giger-esque stuff. Now, Toya, nothing can stop us. Even your friends who are running up the... Is that a mega weapon? Okay. Oh no, it saw me. It waved to me. Toya, protect me! It's going to scream at me! I'm made of easily shatterable ice, Toya.
So, the guy who did serious composition and scripting stuff for Digimon Tamers.
Yes.
Who also did Serial Experiments Lane. Who also did Hellsing.
Okay.
Who also did The Big O.
So what you're saying is he did a lot of things.
Yes. He also did Air Gear.
You know, in a weird sort of way, that makes sense.
Well, Air Gear is adapted from manga.
A couple of stuff took it. Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo 2040. Buried in Mighty Yonagers 3. Princess Tutu, a couple scripts in there. He did some Tokusatsu.
Really? What did he do?
Ultraman Taiga, Ultraman Gaia, Ultra Q Dark Fantasy, and Ultraman Max.
Oh, he did a bunch of Ultramans.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This, in a strange way, makes sense, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's 2 chests to get in this area, both of which have money.
Yep. You fools.
If you go to the right onto that other one.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. It's just more money.
Let's see. That's still, I want to say, 3 more.
I'm so interested to see if this guide is just a translation error in the guide, or if it's translation error for this attack in the game.
It's like a 50-50.
My arm! It's
Atsuma!
I'm okay. It stopped. It's just... What is this thing?
A dead golem?
It appears to be getting ether somehow.
What should we do? Smash it?
It might be better to just steer clear.
I agree. What we ignore can't hurt us.
There are so many things
We're
wrong
here for
with
the
it all.
Queen of Ice. Forget this thing and let's go.
What is it, Rygar?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, come on then.
Yes.
I think everyone can guess that golem is now.
Yep. It's obviously Mikado. Oh look, it's the probably non-douchey version. Okay, yeah, it's the non-douchey version of Chimera.
Come here.
The version we fought in the dungeon down there had 24,000 health.
Yeah, it was a boss.
Yeah. Bosses do that.
Let's hit ya!
I go where I want. It is me, Omega, the strongest of all golems.
On one hand, he's not wrong. On the other hand, god damn it.
I'm also a furry who likes turning into a wolf.
We know Omega.
Fire! Gotcha!
Maybe if I hide behind the Chimera, I'll be safe. I wasn't safe! Oh.
Yeah, isn't Godscream a ranged attack?
Godscream is a ranged
Godscream
attack.
is a
Yes.
ranged attack.
Yeah.
Save before you enter the next area, by the way.
Doing a save.
Is this like the point of no return in this game?
It's the start of the chain of boss fights. Technically, there's a little bit of area between some of them, but
Oh, okay.
it's more make sure we save before we potentially get killed by a boss.
Yes.
There's also an important dialogue option.
Rage and out! Once I get...
So Mega only have 16 VP.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
Alright, power up! Yeah!
Near death edge.
Death bullets! Hey, as long as we finish a fight in one turn, no fight is wasted.
Your friend is almost here. And look at this. Mr. Mouse, you're here again too.
That is my least favorite of the nicknames I've gotten in this
Persistent,
adventure.
aren't you?
Queen of Ice,
What is it, Mousy?
I have a proposition for you.
A proposition?
Yes, we fight. During the battle, free Toya from your control.
And meanwhile, the child tries to use his arm to negate Toya as my magic core?
Right.
Why should I agree to such a thing?
Are you scared? I didn't take you for a coward. How pathetic. The Queen of Ice, nothing but a weapon, showing human weakness.
Are you attempting to provoke me?
Yes, I'm glad you managed to comprehend that. Machine.
So his plan is to walk into her house and insult her until she puts down the gun in fisticuffs.
Okay, I accept.
And she's dumb enough to accept it. Intelligence is a dumb stat.
You're going to die.
For
Do you
everyone.
understand that?
Now go, Toya. I'll draw this out as long as I can. Use the time well.
Okay. Thank you.
And there he goes. How sweet, all in a hurry. So, Mr. Mouse, you really want to fight me?
I'm going to sell myself at a high price, you hear me? I don't care if I die, but I will succeed. Come on.
God, I caught the blade part. Ow, ow, ow.
Get out of here!
It's so empty. So sad. Ugh.
Suma,
No, it's nothing. My arm resonated a little.
does that mean the Queen of Ice is doing something?
I don't know. We don't have time to worry about it, though. Come on.
Literally, when the Queen of Ice does anything, his arm hurts.
Gosh, she's reading Sports Illustrated. Oh, my hand. Oh, she's making a bagel. Ah, she's putting cream cheese on it. Oh, the agony. Okay. Save here. I'll fight you here in the spike room, Toya. We have a spike room.
Suma, I knew you would come.
There is a dialogue option in this one.
Yep.
So, are you prepared to kill me?
So the first one gives us the bad ending, and the
Yes.
second one gives us the good ending.
I'm not going through both endings, so the second one gives us the good ending, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Never.
Yeah,
Hey,
after claiming the entire
as
game that you
always,
weren't going to kill
just don't get
Toya,
it, do
don't
you?
randomly decide to kill Toya now.
Then I'll have to force you to break me.
Oh, Toya! Dirty boy.
I am
break 'em.
prepared to die. Let me show you.
I've seen enough Japanese fan fictions to know how this is going.
Fight Toya.
Yep.
Here goes!
Ah, that was a lot of editing on his,
Yep.
Yeah, he has DG cells. Of course he would.
Yep.
I do want to know if it works.
What's that?
I do want to know if it works.
Yep. Give me a second. Give me a second. I suppose if it's gonna work, this is gonna be the combo that finishes this.
Yeah. Good job, Toya.
Oh my god!
Well, that's a boss fight.
Why, Atsuma?
Oh, no, the downside is I
Toya,
didn't get to see if
this
he had
is
his,
our only
if
chance.
the attack was incorrectly translated in this guide or in the game.
You have a
Oh
duty to
man.
destroy me.
I can reload the save if you want to look at the attack name.
Do it.
It's not that important. He has an attack called
If
Gay
I
Bulb.
die,
G-A-Y.
if the Queen of
G-A-Y,
Ice's
yeah.
magic core is destroyed,
Oh,
then
God.
everyone can be happy.
Toya, you.
Like, that's not how that
Why
spell.
did you try to trick me into killing you?
I wanted to free you from guilt. I know you very well, remember? I knew you would regret killing me for the rest of your life. I was trying to prevent that.
Well, just who do you think you are?
What?
I'm asking you, who do you think you are? You can do anything alone, can't you, Toya? You'd sacrifice yourself to stop the devil golem? With your death, you'll save the world? Don't make me laugh. What are you? A king? A president? A shogun? A god?
God, he shouldn't be a shogun. That's a
No!
terrible
You're
job.
just a student. One little student. Just like me.
Atsuma.
Do whatever you like alone then. I might not be able to do much. I might be a dropout. But when my friends are with me, we can defeat 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000 devil golems. No problem.
You don't change, do you? Your reasoning was always completely absurd. Even with that arm, you're still only human. You cannot defeat a devil golem. And even if you did, all that awaits is further tragedy.
Further tragedy?
Yes, I can bear to die, perhaps, but I cannot bear to be turned to nothing, to have never existed.
What do you mean?
It's too late. You cracked the Emperor of Fire's magic ore, right? All you need to do to break me is simply negate me with that arm of yours. It's easy. Now, quickly, do it!
Toya! That laugh! Queen of Ice!
What a shame, Toya. Your time is up. I squashed the mouse. I won. Now, come back to me. Come back.
Yes, my queen.
Toya! Queen of Ice, what have you done to him?
She took control of him again. God damn it, you're stupid.
I'm
Assuming
playing
you're right.
I'm just suppressing his emotional circuitry. I don't have to answer to you about how I handle my own parts anyway.
Omega Weapon has something to say about that.
Get away with that. Dangerous arm.
I'm gonna near death strike the shit out of you.
Yes, my queen.
Wait! Toya!
Toya is mine. I'll be waiting for you.
Damn it!
You'll be waiting for me in the shrine? Okay.
So in the shrine is the point of it.
Yep.
So save before that.
Yep.
in
Just
case.
saved. We're good. Oh, they even give us a shop and...
Yeah. So we can buy some more skill gems from Omega.
I know there's no turning back beyond here. Buy item.
Also, if we have unspent SP on people, we should spend it.
Yes.
Okay. So to answer your question, no, that is not an error in the guide. That is how they spell it in the
Okay.
translation.
That's not who apparently has 99,999 SP and probably hasn't gained any for a while.
Correct. Should probably do fix that with a lot of people.
Right. Yep. Direct.
Yeah, she's not correct.
Like agility would be good, as would HP and EP.
Jelly's not going to be that important at this point.
I argue no matter. Actually, we'll spend it just in case they force us into something. There's precedent for it. We always have to worry about it now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason not to spend your SP.
Yep.
Yeah. Rather than to save it for something else that costs SP.
Okay.
Yeah, except I'm pretty sure at this point it's boss fight into boss fight into boss fight into boss fight.
Yeah.
So there won't even be a chance to use SP at this point.
Well, well. I've been waiting for you, children.
Give Toya back!
Oh, my. A little intensity can be attractive. But if you're not careful, you'll end up like him.
What?
Atsuma, look!
Oh no, he's face down in the snow.
The handsome guy.
Nah.
He's been wasted.
Is he dead?
All to buy Toya some time to talk to you. Look where it got him. You humans really are pitiful.
Oof! Enough! What would you know about humans? A fabricated puppet like you?
If I'm a puppet and I control this sweet child, what does that make him?
An accessory.
Toya! Let him go, Queen
Like
of
an
Ice!
action figure.
No.
Atsuma with real karate chop action.
You had your chance. I'm not letting him go again. Never again. Come to me, Toya.
Yes, my queen.
Yes, and now he is completely mine.
Now we use the secret technique.
Toya! He was absorbed by the Queen of Ice?
You knew that was gonna happen.
Similar to when Lady Corrine was absorbed by the Emperor of Fire.
Atsuma.
I know! We need to use the second magic core.
We need to defeat her once. Then while she's regenerating, we'll have our chance.
Okay.
So we need to soften her up first, right?
Don't worry, I'll do that. Omega weapon. It's me, your friend.
Hey,
Strike of near
what
death.
are you all muttering about over there?
Nah, nothing to do with you, hag.
Just you wait! We're about to beat that sorry smile off your frozen face!
Oh, how frightening. I'd love to let you defeat me, seeing as you want it so badly. But alas, my self-preservation command won't allow it.
I cannot self-terminate.
But I'm not
Leg
going
sticks
to
up from
ease
molten
on
metal.
You don't have to. You, all alone, are far weaker than us.
What nonsense. I'll prove it.
Ah, she threw a battle at us.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Attack. Battle.
All right. Come on. Come on, Queen of Ice.
I think you have nothing that can reach her.
No, the gunshot hit her. She's in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So
not
if
back.
this works, it's over this turn.
Yep. It does.
The dungeon was so worth it. I've got your back, Atsuma. It's me, Omega Weapon.
Oh shit, they brought Omega.
Holy shit.
But you have not defeated the real me yet.
Alright, bring out the real me so we can near death strike it. Oh, we beat her so hard the soundtrack broke. Oh, no, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
It's just the sound effects that aren't playing. The music is playing.
You're assuming there was actually sound effects.
Oh my god. That attack must have some kind of built-in math to it rather than doing a status effect.
Now,
No, it just reduces them to 1
behold.
health.
Right, but it doesn't have... There's
Look
no
upon my
status
true
effect that they can be
power and
immune to, I
despair.
think.
Well, no, it's not a satisfaction.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, it's just an ungodly stupid amount of damage.
Oh, worthy opponent, I think. I agree, Kareem. Of course I'm not scared. Did you see how quickly we took care of the last four? Come, my friends. Yuki, Archangel, and Omega, who have been with me this entire time.
You can hit her if anything. She's the entire side.
Yep. We're 2 for 4. He hasn't even moved.
Is this battle over?
Seriously, we could keep doing this all day.
You cannot beat the blade of friendship and near death.
And Carol done. Well done, child. Oh, shit.
That slit in her mask wasn't there before. That's literally where the sword went through.
Come on then, Queen of Ice.
My Magicore?
Yeah, time to stick this back where it belongs and save Toya.
Heyo.
Hey! Look!
I am the Queen of Ice. I
That's not even that impressive a title.
A god.
I mean, seriously, the fire one was Emperor.
Yeah.
This
The Earth one
is
was
not
Shogun.
enough to kill me.
Her body.
Or Lord,
It's
sorry.
regenerating.
It was Lord, yeah.
Her body, it's regenerative.
You want to
Strike a deer
destroy
death.
me,
Oh, shit.
You.
I could do this all day.
What? Makato?
What? What are you doing, you dimwit? Don't you need to do something with that Magicore? Quickly!
Yeah.
You didn't have to do that. I was just going to near death strike her
no,
again.
You don't, Queen of Ice.
What? A mere human seeks to stop me?
This has happened several times.
Eat this! Ah! Ha ha!
Bam.
Scream.
Scream.
Toya!
That's some voice acting just happened there.
Yep.
You really are. Pain.
No, that's the yo-yos that the Queen of Ice jammed up there.
Still spinning.
You damn humans.
Hey, I did most of the legwork here.
This is the end!
Me, the Omega weapon.
The end.
Technically, it's not a Omega weapon, just Omega.
Yes.
It's in Final Fantasy.
No, in the actual battle with him, he's labeled as Omega weapon. It's just when you get the
But it is
core,
also
it shortens it to Omega.
The beginning. I didn't expect you to save Toya, but it makes little difference.
Put some clothes on, you hussy.
Now, do it, child.
You don't have to tell me twice. I'm gonna finish this!
No, Atsuma, don't.
It was all part of my plan.
I mean, it was.
Yes, we knew it was part of the plan.
Yeah! We did it! We defeated the Queen of Ice!
Somebody flip Toya over before he suffocates in the snow.
Suma! All right. Great! So this is like a big happy ending, right?
Indeed. We saved Toya and defeated the Queen of Ice.
But
Certainly nothing will go wrong past this.
Of course. The handsome guy.
Yeah, he's Mikado. We just got you back. Why did you have to die, Mikado?
I'm not dead.
I'm not dead. She used a raise on me.
I just went
think I'd go
and
die,
fell
leaving
over.
Toya
That
behind
does
with
not
you?
necessarily mean I'm dead.
You really are as slow as ever.
Shut up.
What was that?
Did you see what I just did? Did you? And why are you dressed like that anyway? Isn't it against your cross-dressing code to dress so macho?
Why, you little... Just shut up! A lady should be refined and gentle. That's my motto. It'd be far too embarrassing for a lady to do all the things I did.
You are just a mess of bad stereotypes, Mikado. And I kinda wish you had disappeared from the story.
What? That's the reason you concealed your identity?
Yes. You have a problem with that? It's pretty straightforward, really.
I hate to interrupt, but
What is it? Well, hello there. You're quite a strapping man, aren't you?
I'm sorry, but
Okay. What is it, Rygar?
You were about to say something?
well, thankfully there's no evidence of this yet. But this castle was built using the power of the Queen of Ice. Now that she's been defeated, I'm fairly sure that the castle will not hold together much longer.
Oh, that's fine. Unless Larxene was to be destroyed somehow in another universe, she's fine. Oh, wait, the castle's shaking.
It's not like we're going to live here or anything. Hold on!
Yeah, it's starting to shake!
The sound effects are not working.
Save me, Toya! Oh, he's unconscious.
Rumble, rumble,
This
rumble.
is bad.
Rumble, rumble,
Everyone,
rumble.
get out of here!
But how?
Mikado, get Toya.
I've got him!
It's coming down,
Mikado,
Malay.
can you put the sunglasses on so you act like slightly less of an offensive gay stereotype?
Never.
Ah, so it was just this platform that wasn't built by Larxene. Good. And everyone's dead.
Remember that foreshadowing earlier?
Yep.
Literally like 5 minutes before.
That's
And
like
all that
saying, I'm
dialogue
going to
direct-
punch you, and then immediately punching someone, and then saying foreshadowing.
In a related note, there's actually a lot of dialogue that goes on during the Toya fight.
Where am
Yeah,
I?
there's actually dialogue that goes on during the Toya fight that we didn't see because we killed him in one turn.
Yes.
Of course.
I feel like we've made a fair trade.
I'm lucky it looks like I've been separated from the
Yes.
others, though.
More than.
Well, I better look for him.
Are you ready for a boss fight you can't cheat?
Because it's a one-on-one versus Atsuma.
No, you have 2 party members.
Fuck me. Oh, look, there's a shop near Infinity's corpse.
Wait, Infinity? Whoever told you that was Infinity? There's no way that could be Infinity.
God, the
Those
same
are
people,
unrelated.
those same lunatics who were somehow right about Mikado being the handsome man.
This is the golem's body that we saw earlier? What's going on here? Not again!
Luckily, we didn't need to stock up on VP because we didn't lose any VP from the 2 boss fights.
Shut up! You've done your part!
Is that before or after the reunion?
Different game.
One I'd much rather be playing.
This power!
Fair.
My arm!
Oh no, we're going into the prequel of Enchanted Arms!
No.
Chance of 0.5.
Awaken.
Enchanting.
He's got some weird eyebrows.
What's going on here?
Yes, he does.
Golem fight.
It's like a cripple fight.
Where am I?
okay, so this entire time has been a theoretical simulation of what would have happened in the future if somebody had lost the Golem War, and now we're going to be fighting in the Golem War versus the Queen of Ice. This whole thing has been in the head of Fatsuma this whole time. Except for me, Omega Weapon, I'm here!
God.
This is...
Goddamn Omega
The
Weapon's
Golem War?
ability to break all logic.
to put an end to the Golem War.
So to deal with these really powerful devil golems that are so powerful that we couldn't control them, we made even more powerful devil golems. Well, yeah. I feel that we're more
What?
To reconstruct all matter? What does that mean?
I'm a reset button.
Return all matter. Hey, wait a minute. You mean everything in our world will disappear? Moron! Isn't that
for a
the same
full
thing?
refund. Beat me and you can refund the skin.
It is time travel through the stupidest method possible. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's a
Wow.
reset.
No,
He's
maybe
literally
1,000 years
Maxwell's
ago
demon.
They did, but they're all dead now. We've
That's
changed.
this is literally the reverse of SCP-2000. SCP-2000 repopulates the planet in the event that Earth is wiped clean of human life. This just recreates the Earth, in which case...
What? How can you say that?
I mean, this thing isn't wiping clear enough human life. It's just preventing the Golem
Yes, this is the reverse of it. It's recreating the world.
resetting everything prior to the Golem War.
Yeah.
Your creator? He must have died
Yes,
long
it's time
ago.
travel.
No one wants you to
Via
reconstruct
moving every molecule
anything
back to where it
anymore,
was in the
okay?
past. It is literally Maxwell's demon.
Wait! Wait, you stupid! My arm!
Bring me some absolute.
This is bad! It's coming out of my
And Peter Pan.
arm. I need to use Gaia! Good! No good! This can't be! It can't be! Damn! My arm! My arm!
How about you not do that? It'd probably be a better idea.
Where am I? Of course. Atsuma saved me, but then... Oh, no. Atsuma used his arm to absorb the queen, which means that infinity. This is bad. I've got to find Atsuma. What was that? It came from over there. Oh no! Atsuma!
See, if it wasn't for the Brainiac head, I would actually really dig this look for Atsuma.
He's already being absorbed by infinity! Atsuma! Wake up!
Yeah, that looks like a proper fucked up Akira creature.
It's no good!
Yes.
He's lost control of himself! This is my fault! What should I do?
This isn't like you, Toya.
So for this
Where's
boss
your
fight,
usual
we control
composure?
Makoto and Toya.
Makoto!
You're
Yeah,
great.
it's fine, look over this fight.
There must be a way
Great.
to save him.
Yes, you're right, Makoto. Of course! If I recall correctly, that arm of his is like a parasite golem from ancient times that lives off a host. If we attack and defeat only the
There's really
parasitic part
nothing
of
about this
Atsuma,
scenario having
we
to do
can
with
save
Maxwell.
her.
Right! I knew you'd think of something. Now we just need to actually do it.
Come on, Makoto. Now it's our turn to save Atsuma.
Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking a different demon.
Maxwell's Demon's all about
Thermodynamics, yeah.
second law of thermodynamics.
Yeah. It's someone else's demon. I know the fact that it was a demon. Because it was literally a part of the theory.
Okay, so a bunch of attacks that we can't use because they will kill Makoto, or kill Atsuma.
Correct.
Atsuma. So to be especially careful with Toya, because Toya is element resistant to... Oh, fuck you do.
Yep.
It's a good thing we saved in that middle of the thing recovery screen. Attacks.
I mean, this has to be a winnable fight by definition.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No.
it's definitely a winnable fight.
I'm not saying it's not a winnable fight. I'm just saying that we have to be very careful about
It's an annoying fight because you can't hit Toya, or you can't hit
Atsuma. And we can't use the EX skill that that Toya has, because that hits the whole screen for his health, for Atsuma's health in damage, and that will kill him. Even before taking into account elemental weakness. So.
It's not even a case if you can't kill Atsuma, you can't hit Atsuma at all.
Oh.
You will lose the fight if you hit Atsuma.
Well up!
Now you do still have access to all your items. You can use it.
Yep.
And Makoto's a healer anyways.
Yes.
I mean, it's actually not that bad a fight. Literally, the
That's
ultimate
better.
attacks in this fight is Atsuma if you Great Blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as long as you survive that every turn, you're fine. The Infinity Parasite only has power and point control used.
Overflow! That's better.
Also, Cure Ballad is stupid cheap, so we don't have to worry about EPO.
Yeah.
That's better. I'll heal you. Water! Yeah!
There we go.
Yep.
We defeated the parasite, but he's still out of control. Atsuma! You've got to snap out of it! Come on! Atsuma! You've got to snap out of it! Come on!
Toya, look out!
Makoto!
Stop hitting me in my scar!
Please! Please! Atsuma!
Fight, fight, fight!
Stop this!
Kiss, kiss, kiss!
Remember who you are! Atsuma! Please! We need you!
We'll make you launch.
Toya?
Thank goodness. You're back.
Toya? Yeah! Thanks to you!
Atsuma!
Toya, take it easy. You're badly hurt.
We don't have time for that.
Why not?
Because Infinity is about to revive.
Yeah, the double helix chain is a nice touch.
Yeah.
He failed to absorb your arm. We must defeat him quickly.
No, Toya.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
Atsuma and I will handle this.
Mikado, what are you talking about? You're in worse shape than Toya. No, I'll do this alone.
You won't do it alone. I'll help you. Omega weapon.
Come on, you've got to be kidding, Atsuma! After everything we've been through together, you really want to fight alone?
I just assumed you'd all died because you didn't show up immediately.
Kareen!
If you're going to fight a devil golem, then you'll need the #1 golem hunter.
And someone will need to patch up your many, many wounds. Archangel, my old friend, you're here.
Don't forget about me. I'll take a piece of that action.
I knew Rygar was attracted to Atsuma. Wait, what are we talking about?
Yuki! Rygar!
So you two just take it easy, okay?
Thank you. Please, help Atsuma.
I am
He
so
might be a
cold from
moron,
being inside the Queen of
but
Ice.
he's our moron.
No problem. He's a precious moron to us, too.
Yes, a vital moron.
An irreplaceable moron.
I don't want to call you a moron because then you'll shoot me with sniper shot again.
Would you quit it with this moron stuff?
Isn't bad I'm having more fun doing Omega Weapon's voice than I am playing the rest of the game.
Although, to tell you the truth, I've never been so happy
no.
being called a
No,
moron.
that's about right for this game.
Well, come on then.
Okay, game, don't disappoint me. I only want one thing. I only want one thing. And you're gonna fucking give it to me.
I would say they couldn't be that stupid, but they probably were, actually.
Oh, buddy.
Strike of near death.
This should not work on a final boss. But let's try it.
In case it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Thank you, God!
I'm pretty sure it works on everything.
Woo!
Is that
That's my reaction. Is that it? Oh no, there's a bigger form. Guys, watch out. Watch out, there's a bigger form. Oh, he's got a big old eyeball. I don't know how we're gonna stop him, guys.
okay? Come on then. I'll defeat you as.
Oh, it's round 2, guys. He's for serious this time.
Okay, maybe the absolute final boss can't be.
I mean, it's impossible that maybe the absolute final boss won't be weak to it, but we're not on that yet.
No.
Nope.
Well, in that case.
This is bullshit. We should have sealed him away more.
Oh, okay. We have uncovered a weakness of the strategy. They didn't start a separate fight for the second part.
No.
So we burned through all of our EP to do that.
Right, so let's restore all of his EP.
Yep.
What phase are we in now?
2.
We did magic ores. This is the phase after magic ores?
No. There was the phase with the 3 magic ores.
Phase after magic ores.
Yes. Then there was eyeballs. This is the next phase. Okay, you had one chance to stop us and you blew it. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, it's not fine.
No, he drained DP. Yeah. You may have to do this one the old-fashioned way.
Twist my arm, why don't you?
He also negates defense bearers in this phase.
Hmm.
He only has like 6,000 health, so.
Yeah, you're gonna chew through him in a couple turns.
Alternatively, you can just stand by with Omega, hope he doesn't either charge again, and then kill him next turn. Because he does have an attack besides either charge. You can use Omega Spectrum.
Yes.
So he doesn't have that much health anyway, so...
Nope.
Yeah. I think you can literally just...
You could just kill him.
Yeah.
I just throw the attack.
Yeah.
Eat this!
And he's done.
Right, next phase.
Next phase.
Yep.
Yep.
Now he's just ahead. A brain.
How many times do we have to tell you no?
Oh, we just can't see his stats. Okay, got it. We cannot select him as a...
No.
No.
I mean, just killing me at 6,000 health.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just throw all the big shit at him again. Not gonna meteor rush.
Have to move Omega Weapon back. He's only a 2x2 in this form.
Oh, he's a 2x2. Yeah.
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 That's fine. Omega rush can do God Scream from wherever he is.
Yep. I can scream from anywhere I want.
Throw the attack.
Since I can't see what he can do, I'm just preparing for bullshit.
He can do Death Grasp and no projectile. Okay, now he's dead.
Yes. I feel like we're over prepared for this fight. So it's a proper final boss fight.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The problem is, Orton, you can't get Omega that quickly.
Yeah, Omega involves going through most of the game.
Because you can't get... you can't
So, now we've killed
I
him,
mean, a
right?
100% run, absolutely.
get Omega until you can do all the sacred beasts.
Yeah, so you've actually 100% of the game to get to Omega, effectively. This game doesn't actually have that much extra... Yeah, this game doesn't actually have that much extra content, I'm thankful for that.
isn't working, Atsuma. He's just going to recover again.
Damn! What should we do?
Use
We have
your
a mega
arm.
weapon here to
My
just
arm?
constantly punch him.
But that won't work on Infinity, surely.
You may eventually be able to use the opposing side of Gaia, Fury. Yeah, Fury unleashes power controlled by Gaia.
That's it, Atsuma. Use that skill called Fury.
How did you hear Atsuma's inner thoughts?
The ascetic monk said that Fury was
They're
the
pretty loud.
ultimate ether-based attack. You can do it, Atsuma. Use the Fury.
Okay, I'll do it. Everyone, lend me your strength.
Okay, go for it.
As you say.
Sure, why not?
EX Enchant Arm.
Guess what? Yes, you know.
EX Enchant Arm.
No, strike him near death.
They didn't give me Omega Weapon, or I absolutely would have done that.
You also only have Ultima,
Yes.
Who can only enchant
who can only enchant arm.
A power which reduces all to nothingness.
Everyone, lend me your strength.
Here's this cool transformation that you don't actually get to use in the game.
Nope.
Go, Atsuma!
Yeah, get him.
I lend you my strength too!
I'm
Near
with you,
death
Atsuma.
edge.
Don't forget me. And I'll help
I would love
too.
you go do like your big attack, and then Infinity just like transmutes your arm into a banana. What part of I can change my all matter don't you want to despair?
Oh no, all my friends have become pumice.
Hey, don't shift the blame onto us.
Oh, shut up, X-Staff.
Humans change. I mean, it's been 1,000 years. You've lost. You hear me? Lost because you haven't changed at all.
And thus, Atsuma turned the world back to nothingness. Destroying all life on it. Except for me, Omega Weapon. The end.
Listen, Toya,
Thank you for playing!
about Infinity. He was just trying to obey a command humans burdened him with long ago.
Thus, we should really stop telling golems to
Don't you
reset all of
think
existence.
We
It's a
should
little
make a
selfish
goal
to
to
just
reset the
Destroy
universe.
him now?
Maybe. But think, Atsuma. Golems only really exist to obey commands. We humans endure, progress, find our own reasons for
I'm
existence.
doing the jerk-off motion as hard as I can.
So,
Hey,
this
hey,
is how
fuck
it's
you.
supposed to be.
Sorry, Omega, I didn't mean you. Yeah, you did.
You totally did. I'm gonna remember that. One day you're gonna be sitting there trying to take a dump, and then boom, door explodes and near death in your face.
Just gonna scream at you trying to take a shit. Oh god, Omega, please.
Whoa, I'm late. I'm late. Oh, I'm sorry.
It turns out the whole thing was in Natsuma's head the
This
whole
is
time.
bad.
It was all
Everyone's
a dream.
waiting for me. I've still got some time before the final event of the Rebuilding Festival. I'll be on time if I get over there now. I told everyone we'd meet at the fountain in the square, so... Wait a second. Did I? Oh no! I forgot to tell them! Oh no! So, I guess I just need to look for them. They're probably somewhere in the trade district.
Please don't make me run around and talk to all of these idiots. Alright, well fine. We're gonna be on brand until the end.
Ooh, crazy pizza.
So the sage went to make juice for the rest of her life. God bless her shitty absentee parent soul. Alright, so we used the power of infinity to rebuild only Yokohama City. Fuck everyone else.
Hey, Rygar.
Hey, Atsuma. You look excited.
Oh yeah, I'm doing great. No more problems with my arm either.
I'm very pleased to hear that, Atsuma.
Oh, Sayaka, you're here too?
Of course.
Yeah, I guess. You're married now, aren't you? When did you find the time to do that? So you'll probably be thinking about starting a family soon?
Atsuma!
Or maybe you
Fucking
started already. Oh, really?
Yes. Although we only found out the other day ourselves.
Wow, Rygar! You're gonna be a dad.
It turns out that Omega Weapon is a licensed OBGYN.
Indeed.
Congratulations! Woo! All right.
Please, you're embarrassing me, Atsuma.
Yahoo! All right.
That was the most unenthusiastic Yahoo I've ever heard.
I'm telling you to stop it.
Nothing to get angry about. Oh, right. Rygar, one thing. The Rebuilding Festival event. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Let's meet by the fountain, okay?
By the fountain? Okay.
Warrior Poet Guard.
The rebuilding has gone so smoothly. It's all thanks to you, Toya.
Please, you give me too much credit.
No, it's the truth.
You gathered the scattered former residents of the city together, and were key in creating the rebuilding plans. It's thanks to all your skills
I literally
that
just
we
dug
have
the
our new
plans for the city
Yokohama.
out of the frozen library.
I only did what anyone in my position would do.
Ah, Toya, there are few as special as you. I'm sure many want you to become mayor of this city.
Oh yes, you should be the one to lead us.
Oh, come now. There's only so much a single person can do. Someone very close to me taught me that lesson.
Stop asking Sasuke to lead the Village of the Leaves.
There are limits to how much we can achieve without the aid of others. I intend to rely on others as much as they rely on me in the future.
Toya!
That's why we're going
you're looking
anarchist.
happy today?
Oh, Atsuma! Hey, about watching the event together. Just
Well,
give
this
me a
will end
minute.
poorly.
I'll be right there.
No need to hurry. You look pretty busy. We're meeting by the fountain, okay?
Okay, at the fountain.
Oh, they're trying to hide him from me, but I can sniff him out. Giving the rebuilding committee lots of work to do. Oh, look, it's Sayaka's grandpa. Or father. I forget. I don't care.
I think it was grandfather.
Bam! Oh, camera. The camera tried to stop us, but I was unperturbed. Yes, Midgar will thrive. Wrong game, dear. Sorry, wrong game. Nobody's over here in the empty rotunda. Boxes. Boxes. Oh, there's that low frame rate child running in the background. Oh, his frame rate caught up with him. I'll have to go find Kareen and Yuki. And Mikado, if he's still hanging around.
Yuki's by the 10. For the golden tournament.
Ah, okay. Not surprising.
And Karen is by the Fiesta Pizza cart in the Fountain Square.
Oh, yeah, there's Yuki.
Yep.
Students,
Yes, miss.
the number 1 golem hunter in the world needs 4 things. Do you know what they are? No idea. Here we go. I knew I could count on kids.
Yuki, stop being a bad
Listen
influence.
up. A golem hunter
On everyone, including
requires
yourself.
First, money. Second, money. Third, money.
Fourth, an almost fanatical devotion to Omega Weapon.
And finally, love. Love? The reason I'm the number 1 golem hunter is my love for a special man.
Omega Weapon, you know what to do.
Yuki, you took her.
It was the vow of everlasting
I didn't
love
know you were in the
my
dock.
beloved partner. Atsuma, that made me so strong.
I never made any vow like that.
What? Hey, it's you.
What are you doing here?
It's my golem hunter class.
Golem Hunter class?
Yeah, I'm teaching these kids the importance of good golem hunting. You've got to start young. There's a lot of ground to cover.
Here's a butter knife, kid. Go after that crazy pizza.
How to tackle different types of golem.
Look, he seems
weapons,
fine now,
tips
but
for
another
saving
time,
money.
Crazy Pizza will kill you.
Everyone pays attention to the greatest golem hunter in the world,
It
you
can
know.
self-buff for 100%. 100%! Nothing else in the game can do that.
You seem to have it all worked
You gotta
out.
watch him constantly.
So, how much
Otherwise,
per
those little
lesson?
olive eyes of theirs will
The
just
first class is a nice
bore
cheap
into your
5
soul.
tablets. And from the second class onwards, up.
Oh, and there you go. There's the canonical name for the money in this world. Tablets.
You mean you're taking money for this?
Which is inexplicably abbreviated TB.
No one ever learns anything when the class is free, you know. So, what did you want?
Right, of course. The upcoming rebuilding
She's
festival.
not actually
event.
talking about money. She's talking about like
I forgot
telling
to
the
tell
kids
you.
to go steal
Let's all meet by the
prescription
fountain,
drug
okay?
tablets from their parents.
Sorry, I was totally caught up in making money. Educating the next generation.
Don't forget.
Yeah, I'll be
Point.
there on time. Now get out. I've got to make more money. Educate children.
It's alright, Yuki. You can admit it. Every other school does.
Okay.
See? Kareen is holding watch over this crazy pizza, so the moment it tries to rip a child apart, like a burrito...
That's delicious pizza.
No, don't fraternize with the enemy!
Eat my face! Do it! It's why I live.
Peppers are the key. It sure tastes good. I need to learn how to cook Yokohama style, so I can make this pizza and that omelet curry burger.
What are you doing, Kareen?
Ah! Atsuma! What do you want?
That's your greeting, is it?
Only because you surprised me.
What are you writing down there?
This, pizza recipe. I've decided to improve my cooking.
Wow. Now there's a challenge.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
No, I mean, surely a princess doesn't need to cook.
Maybe not, but my new goal in life is to be both a good princess and a good mother. These days, only those who can juggle their professional and private lives succeed.
That's weird, and I'm not gonna touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Even though cooking is my forte, I could use more practice. As for motherhood,
Your forte.
I'm going to perfect these Yokohama specialties. Just you wait and see.
Your child's gonna grow up to be a monster.
But why Yokohama recipes? Kyoto and even Junk City have their own great recipes too, you know?
Well, my future husband might come from Yokohama.
There's no chance of that.
Really? How do you know from here?
There's only one for
You
me.
really are slow, aren't you?
Omega.
I get that a lot.
Now we ride into the sunset on our honeymoon.
Anyway, Kareen, one thing.
I'm glad I gave you
Rebuilding
my
festival.
Digivice.
Oh, I forgot to say. We're meeting in front of the fountain, okay?
In front of the fountain? Okay.
This is why I avoid
That gives me
talking to
enough time
Kareen
to
and
taste a
Yuki.
little more of Yokohama then.
This is why we talked to Rygar and got the mysterious
so the
black
only
stone that
person
we
I haven't
never
told is
bothered
Mikado.
using because we had
I don't
Omega
see him,
weapon.
no. Well, it's only
There's not
Mikado.
much point in using
He'll
anything
turn
else
up,
when
he
you have
always
Omega
does.
weapon.
It's starting to get dark already. Time to head for the meeting place. Everyone's here!
Hey, Atsuma, where's Makoto?
Not sure, I didn't see him today. Should I go look for him?
No, it's okay. It's Makoto.
Yeah.
Wow! Wow! Oh! Wow, that's... did that
They know
turn...
he'll show up.
He'll show up sooner or later.
Awesome
The
meeting instead of
rebuilding
the
of
second.
Yokohama has really come along.
Yeah, he just kind of
Sure
does
has.
that.
We can finally have festivals again.
You know what? You really are something, Toya. You might be mayor. At your age.
Only because there are too few candidates.
Really? No, that's not it. It's you. You're starting to leave me behind again.
I could never leave you behind. No matter what happens, we're equals.
How can you say that?
Because if I remember correctly, and I do, you and I are friends.
Friends, quote unquote.
Toya.
And if I remember correctly,
My wardrobe
tonight is
survived the
going to be a very special
cataclysm!
night for me and you, Toya. Our promised kiss.
What are you talking about? Makoto!
Today is a special day indeed.
Ah, the
I
three-way.
say go for it, Mikado.
Well, Atsuma!
The rules say it's not
Toya.
gay.
You baby.
No! Yuck! Mwah!
And that's how this game ends.
Aren't you happy?
It's the ending this game deserved, unfortunately.
No, we're not done yet, unfortunately.
Atsuma, Makoto, you two. You really are so very, very annoying.
Not quite as annoying as this completely repetitive music. Can we stop playing the title screen theme for the love of God?
Randy Newman also survived the cataclysm. Took away Randy's piano. I've got a trumpet and a drum. Gonna play the same three measures. And that's the end.
What can we say about this game that we haven't said over the course
Aren't
of
you
the
glad that
last
just
like
how the
24
game
hours or
ends
so?
just like that?
I'm glad that the game ended.
I'm glad that it didn't set up a sequel. I can actually give it credit for this. Because that's actually worth credit nowadays when it comes to stories.
Yep. Alright, so let these names be seared into your memory. Remember them.
No.
These people probably went on to do other things.
They actually probably went on to make other better or even legitimately good games.
If these people still have a job in the games industry, anyone can.
It should be noted, even the best of designers can have a blemished thing on their record every once in a while.
Yes.
So don't actually hold making this game against anyone. It was a paycheck.
Yes, this was just a thing they made. That's the best thing that can be said about it, and there's a lot of worse things that can, rightfully, be said about it.
Also, and in fairness, this is not the worst game ever made by a long stretch.
No. This was playable start to finish and was competent. If I had paid, say, $10 for this game and it was about half as long, I would probably say, alright, this is a good, first effort from a studio. But that can't be said. This was a full-price title. Even when it was remade for another console, it was made by a notable developer with a, even at this point, pedigree of good games.
Granted, not RPGs.
No, not RPGs. They were mostly involved in, I think, Ace Combat and Front Mission? Or not Front Mission, Armored Core.
Armored Core.
Yeah.
Yeah, Armored Core was their main franchise.
Ace Combat and Armored Core.
They did King's Field a bit, which is not the same type of game, but is the most related thing they did.
Yeah.
But by in a way, I believe, Armored Core was their most known property. Onimusha they also did, I think. Yeah. They're not doing Onimusha? Or no, I'm thinking...
No, Onimusha was Capcom.
That's right. Let me look this up because of Build 2 on Core. They had also already done Metal Wolf Chaos.
Okay.
Yeah. Metal Wolf Chaos was
So they had...
Yes.
They had done a bunch of other games.
It was in
up
their
to this
wheelhouse
point.
of mech games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'd managed to make a bunch of good action games. This was their first foray into, a traditional, or as traditional as it gets, JRPG.
First and only.
Yep.
Yes.
After that, they took a break and did more Ace Combat, I think? Was the filler before they made Demon Souls for the PS3, and Demon Souls exploded?
Ace Combat?
Huh?
Armored Core?
Front Mission made Armored Core, or not Front Mission, From Software made Armored Core.
Yeah, you said Ace Combat, though.
Yes, because I thought they were the company that did Ace Combat.
No. They didn't
No.
Ace Combat.
Oh. Well, I got nothing then.
Yeah, basically there's 3 years between this game and Demon Souls. Demon Souls is more of a niche classic. Dark Souls is properly what put them on the map, and that's a 2011.
Well, that's because Demon Souls didn't come out in the United, or anywhere else apart from Japan, I think. Japan and maybe SCA.
It was SCA. It's a weird one.
Yeah. But that one didn't get widespread release.
No, it was published in North America.
No?
Atlas actually. Yes, Atlas published it in North America.
Huh, really? I could have sworn that was a game you had to import.
No, it came out in 2009.
Yeah.
This is why I have co-commentators, so they can call me on my bullshit.
Yeah. That's okay, we all don't remember things correctly.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. QA staff. These guys need to be slapped around a little. I don't wish any permanent injury on them. I just hope they stub their toe on, a nightstand or something.
Tenchu. Tenchu's the one I was trying to think.
There you go. Tenchu.
Yes, they have also done Tenchu.
Yes.
Over under on all the stuff from Kyoto City being left over from Tenchu assets.
Unlikely since Tenchu were actually competent stealth games. I did want to check one thing though about the composer for this particular game. Mm-hmm. So he's composer on 3 other From Software games.
Okay.
Or sorry, 2 other From Software games. The last From Software game he was composer on was this game.
Ah.
That's not surprising. What are the other 2 that he did?
Consider
a Armored Core, From Raven, and I don't have that article pulled up anymore. He came shortly before that. They were on like a 3-year period.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
considering the phony in job, like, I would actually say that's probably the worst thing legitimately about this game is the music.
okay, so let's talk about the future of the Saturn. Sorry,
I'm thrown off by the end of this game.
Uh-huh.
Because Rygar made a very specific point. Tell us to go talk to the sage after we're done with all this stuff.
Uh-huh.
And that just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Well, she was right there, but she just doesn't explain anything.
She's contemplating a job as a juice salesman. She's not resolving the fact that she left us as a baby at Yokohama City.
Yeah, like, it's like, clearly there's some sort of conversation going to happen. How are we just not going to do that?
Natoshi Zin.
No, there might be
Okay,
a
first
post-credit
try,
scene.
do better. C+.
Yeah.
C.
Now, we do also get a core.
Hey, sure.
For New Game Plus.
Okay, and with 99% completion, we are done with Enchanted Arms.
You have to go in and get the another 1%?
No.
No.
No, we're not. We're done. That's it. Enchanted Arms is over. So, let's talk about the future of the Saturday stream. Our good commentator Bograt, who you've seen on other Sound Goblin gaming streams, has requested the Sunday slot, or not the Sunday slot, the Saturday slot for a game of his choosing. And so he'll probably be taking over for the next couple of sessions. But when we come back to the Saturday stream, we'll be returning to Legend of Heroes universe, and we'll be continuing with the second part of Trails in the Sky, which takes place, I believe, almost immediately after the end of the first one.
Thereabouts, second chapter.
And we will be continuing with that. Now that we've done our compare and contrast of what is considered a pretty good JRPG to whatever you want to call the trash fire that is Enchanted Arms. So, I'd like to thank my two co-commentators for putting up with this shit for as long as we did. They were not the ones who had to play it, but they did have to sit here and endure the stupidity.
SC takes place directly after the first game's ending.
Yep.
Basically no break.
So, until that day arrives, look forward to our Saturday stream with the mystery game from Bograt.
Yep.
And join us tomorrow for what is going to be more Minecraft Farming Valley.
Yep.
I've decided to do at least one more stream of that because we're all having a lot of fun with it.
Oh. Wait, we have one more thing to do.
Yes. What's that?
Well, obviously, we need a dance.
That is true.
I would load the New Game Plus save.
That's going to make us go through the opening.
Yeah, well.
Oh, that's true. I wanted to see what the golem we get is.
We got some time. Oh, that's 100% progress right there. Okay. All right.
Ah. So we are good.
Sure, we'll speed through this. Oh.
Oh, it just loads us to here.
Yeah, it just loads us to here. Okay. Let's go take a look at that golem then. Got the Chaos Core.
Chaos Grant.
Chaos Grant. He also starts at level 1 with 69 health. Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Character bio. A Dark Knight Golem, dressed in black armor and a crimson cape. Used mainly as a bodyguard and weapons trainer among the noble classes. Highly intelligent and faithfully obeys commands, yet something noble lies beneath its brutal exterior. Can handle dark power as well as a sword, killing most targets with a single blow and casting them into darkness.
I mean, you can craft and requires 10 of each thing. He's super cheap.
Yeah.
Synthesized.
I'm pretty sure he does literally have a death attack.
Yes,
That I'm assuming bosses are not immune to.
No, it's HP.
Oh,
it's half HP.
Half.
Ah.
It's the single strike version of Snipe.
Yeah.
Only it does by
it's
half
instead
instead
of
of
3/4.
third. Yeah.
Yeah. 3/4.
No, it cuts.
So 20.
Oh, that's actually a glitch then.
Huh.
In the fight versus Omega, each snipe was taking him down by half. Or by... Yeah, it was taking him down by halves.
Huh.
So,
yeah, it's probably rigged to specifically
There's
work.
Chaos Grant. We get him after you complete the game.
Yep, Chaos Grant,
Yep.
you get him after you complete the game. And now,
hit it.
in front of her house... One more time!
Oh, yeah.
The game's finally over! We're free! Engage in celebration!
This is, by the way, a better engine than the actual ending.
We married Omega Weapon!
No problem.
And we had a family! We don't have to do this anymore! We never had to do it in the first place! I was just proving a point and it got wildly out of control! Alright. That's it, everybody.
Yep.
Thank you all, and good night. I have been the Krampus.
Yep.
Nobody else is exiting.
I'm Vincent.
I'm Shiv.
Alright, join us for something better next time. It won't be hard.